are live. Hold up, y'all. Gotta spread the word. I got the dopest art friends, not gonna lie. Shout out to the Instagram homies. Always putting on, always celebrating. If anybody knows how to do stickers with links on TikTok, let me know. Live day 5 p.m. Sorry for all the noise. But yeah, if anybody knows how to do that, drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga know. Alright, I'm feeling this what's the future funk? Nah, this shit's hard. What we're doing today. Alright, so what we're doing today is we're drawing the titular character, Psychic Homie, Hakeem. We're drawing him today. I'm actually excited. Not my most favorite character to draw, but it is what it is. He's a main character, especially when it comes to like different viewpoints. It's kind of hard. He's a very rounded character. Literally, everything about him is round. Loves the spherical shape. He's even to a point to where he's like obsessed with it. For real. So let me make sure all the layers are there. Delete that one. Alright. So let's get this started. Let's get this started already. Okay. First, hold up. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. I ate a full meal right now. I had to do a little errands and running errands, you know, making sure my health is good, seeing the doctor, everything's good, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you check on your mental health. Make sure you check on your health, because, you know, health as well. Hope everybody's doing good. You know what I'm saying? I want to let everybody know that this is a safe space. You know what I'm saying? To talk about all types of things, and yeah, this is definitely a safe space. Yeah, but my day was good. Getting my routine down. Life is good. And let me know if the music is too loud over my voice. I gotta turn up the mic, and hopefully y'all can hear me. But yeah, hope y'all are doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to think anything current events. Fuck it. We ain't here for current events. We're here to get lost in the world of Psychic Homie. All right, so we're gonna start by mapping this shit. So I'm gonna try to draw him looking like this way or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe like upwards diagonally. I don't know. But we gonna figure it out. So I draw a circle for the boy. Yeah. Circle for the void. And the reason why I'm drawing it in this corner is because this is going to be part of a collage. So like when I'm pretty much done with all my characters, or let me not say all my characters, when I'm pretty much done with the last two pieces I drew and this piece, I'm gonna throw it all into like a giant collage of all my characters. You know, one is gonna help me look at it in a different light, making sure that they all look like they're part of the same anime. So that's what we're doing for this month, and then next month, you know, you'll probably do something different. So here we go. Am I tripping? Or I was about to say like. Map it correctly. Like you guys are gonna be. I'm saying. And the reason why I do his head like that is because I have a hard time drawing like people with round heads. So I just know that personally. Now that I've mapped it. Especially with his hairline, because like Hakeem's hairline goes like this, and then this has like a whole bunch of designs in his hairline. So like, what are we working on today? We are working on Hakeem, the titular character, the titular psychic homie. And shout out to Arvon. He's been consistent. He's making me be consistent. He's making sure that I stream. Shout out to Vaughn. Make sure y'all check, again, I'm gonna shout him out every time. Make sure y'all check out Art by Vaughn. Make sure y'all check out Radiant Lotus. You know what I'm saying? That's forever gonna be the, you know what I'm saying, the art bro. You know what I'm saying? That's art fam right there. Yeah, today we are drawing Hakeem. You know what I'm saying? The titular psychic homie. The psychic homie. The one and only psychic homie. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this shit doesn't get fucking copyright struck, but you know, we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out this music stuff when it comes to Twitch, but you know, we'll figure it out. So we're drawing Hakeem today. Another sketch to add to the collage. Yeah, right now we kind of mapped it out of where everything's gonna be, how his eyes are gonna be. Yeah, make sure we know that he is looking this way. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. And I don't know why I keep adding, but whatever. I keep adding, knowing that I already have 50 layers already set up. Okay. Start here. And I would say that, Hakeem has a very feminine face. I would like to say. I did that intentionally because I do want to kind of draw a girl version of Hakeem for sure. But yeah, he has a more effeminate face purposely. One thing I do like about drawing Hakeem is the hairline. I feel like a barber, making sure that his edge up is crisp. One thing that's not feminine about him or effeminate, it definitely has a phallic head. I recently learned what that is. You got to look it up yourself if you want to know what phallic means, but it does have a phallic shaped head. Not on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose. I just thought, hey, he has a big head. He likes to think a lot. Where the earring's gonna go. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Let me know. Should he be third eye wide open? I'm trying to figure out. Should we draw the third eye? Is he gonna be woke today? I don't know. Maybe. If it is, it's gonna go there. I'm definitely gonna draw him turning up. So everybody's so used to seeing him just angry or sitting there with this still face. I gotta draw him differently this time. Yeah. Yeah. He's just like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I want him at the corner of this. The titular psychic homie. Yeah. I was like, see, wasn't that bad. One thing I am experimenting with is like giving him modes, drawing him with this. If you look up, Nigerian, oh, that's the third eye. Okay, we're going for the third eye. If you look up Nigerian birth scars or stars or whatever, they usually slit their eyes right here. So I wanted to kind of make that like a power up or support things I'm trying to do. Alright, I feel like that's a good enough sketch. Design wise, like shape wise, pretty easy to draw. But drawing him from different angles is very hard. Just from sketching it, yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. And one of the main reasons why I wanted my main character to have a bald head is because I don't really see that You know what I'm saying? You got like Connie from Attack on I think it is his name, Attack on Titan. But I rarely see characters with bald heads as the main character. So I was just like, that gave me more motivation to have him with the fade and with the Caesar cut. I don't want to merge these. I'm gonna do it anyways. Do that. We're gonna get it down. Not so much. I already know where it's gonna be. So let's go in on the eyes. Let's do that. And one thing I definitely like doing is I like giving my main character, or just my characters in general, very effeminate lashes. I feel like it just makes them more expressive, instead of the basic. You can definitely see their eyelashes. You know what? I need this. So I can kind of figure out where I'm going. Where I want to go. See, I tried something new right there, but it's fine. Easily don't do that.
言えるわけでもない紡ぐ言葉の先いつからかな届かないところまで離れてた窓越しに映る二人の距離不自然に君には見えてるかわからないけども違うのかな繋いでた手を繋がなくなったのはいわゆる恋が愛に変わったからとかいうやつじゃないの季節が移り変わるように私もきっと大丈夫だから大丈夫大丈夫みとみとして踊り明かした帰り道照らすのは取り残された鈴木ともすシンフォニーの花びらに願う夢の中で欲しがってない今じゃないで声を聞かせてって今夜心地いい風に乗せて君のところまでいつからかな私だけ一人の夢の中帰り道交わす言葉も帰り
I'm locked in. Okay, my bad. Alright, how's your day been? My day is pretty good. You know, make sure that my health is good, mental health. You know what I'm saying, set that up. Make sure I got my walk for the day. Made sure I did everything that I needed to do. How's your day so far? Hopefully it's good. Okay. Hold up. We'll work on that. Yeah, I got so focused on the eyes. That's like my favorite part to draw about him, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's really my favorite part. Hell yeah. Glad to hear. Volume 2 on the way. You know what I'm saying? Making that money. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know? Gotta put food on that table. Gotta bring home the bacon. And if you're a Muslim, gotta bring home the falafel. I totally butchered that. I don't even know what niggas be eating, but hey, y'all are welcome. Alright. have a guide going where no man has gone before. Let's say I got to. But this weekend, I'm most definitely drawing my heart. Sure. You can draw to your heart's content. Gotta keep drawing. Don't stop drawing. Got to, you know? Gotta keep creating. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're drawing or making music or just a content creator, you gotta just be consistent. Get that production level up. Once your production is up, you can just continue to outwork everybody else. That's how you kind of cut above the rest. See it now. He's looking at something. This is, I'll for sure put on a different layer. Okay. And then I end up merging it. So now I got to do this. This is another thing I like doing. Erasing that in there. Just erasing it in there. Thank you, appreciate it. You know, I like, Terror is my favorite to draw for sure. And I said earlier, I was just like, you know, Hakeem is the hardest to draw. He's the hardest to draw in other poses. That's what I'll say. Let me clarify. He is the hardest to draw, like, looking a different way, or like he was the hardest to figure out his side profile. I'm still, you know, working on that, but everybody else is too. But I feel like his was the hardest to figure out because of his waves. His waves made it extremely hard. Because it's just like, what are the waves gonna look like on this side? What are the waves gonna look like when he's looking this way? And if they dip here, you know, does it dip when he's facing this way? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by he's the hardest to draw for me. Because there's just so many moving parts and optical illusions that you're just like, huh? Ooh, we gotta get an extra. Wave. And I want to start doing like where he has like a fade right here. You know what I'm saying? A little taper. Now you gotta do the little fire sign right there. Okay. Alright, my back. Yeah, it's more so like he's hard to draw in different angles. It's not that like when it's a portrait, it's like easy. I know where everything kind of goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's like face fronting, it's like he's pretty easy and simple. You know what I'm saying? But it's like more so, alright, if he's facing right or if the lighting is off or, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of stuff that I'm just like, it just gets on my nerves. And for a long time, I wasn't even posting any of it because it was just like, man, this just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, you know? But yeah, he was for sure like up there. I feel like Tara is the hardest to draw, but she's the funnest to draw because she just has a lot of shit too. You know, let me stop saying hardest to draw. She's just, you know, more detail when it comes to her. I honestly, Professor O is pretty hard to draw. I'm not even gonna lie. Professor O is pretty hard to draw. So yeah, Hakeem, it's just annoying to draw in a sense of like, alright, damn, like so many different moving parts when it comes to his hair and his head shape specifically. 'Cause like I said, he has a very phallic head. Like it comes right here to the, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, and then it comes up. So how is this shaped head gonna look sideways is what I always find myself like, where am I at? You know? And then I just get so frustrated, I just kind of give up. I'm like, fuck it, I'll figure it out later. I like this playlist is fire. Yeah, all that. Like that is just was a pain for me. Like I did not like that when it came to him. It was just like, yo, what the fuck? Can we get it together? This one's gonna be easy to kind of finalize. I'm already kind of seeing it. What needs to go, where it needs, everything needs to go. Yeah, it is a vibe for sure. I'm vibing. Oh yeah. Definitely giving main character vibes. You know what I'm saying? The psychic homie is here. The psychic homie, it lives. Let's start messing with the hair. Maybe if I do this. So vertically, do that, and then we'll do it like horizontal. Maybe give the idea of a taper. Maybe I'll put some more lines in there. Oh, he look. This look kind of. This look kind of fire. Not gonna lie. I feel like I gotta do more for the nose. Maybe. So there. That made him look old. Done now with the waves. Like, see, that's, you know, one thing about Hakeem is he is a little cocky. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me be honest. Every single I fucked up, and what I need to do is do this on a different layer. At least the main 5. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Tara, Devontae, Hakeem, Rohan, and Professor O, all 5 of those characters are essentially me. You know what I'm saying? They're inserts of me in one way, shape, or form. Like, Hakeem is me as a child, is my child, like my inner child, essentially. Devontae is like my inner child, but more so like what I experienced as a child, running the streets and, you know, being a YN. Tara is like, you can say my effeminate side or my feminine side, or like more so like how I view women, or me looking through the lens of a woman. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of interpret that however you want. And then Professor O is like, for sure modeled after my dad, but also like me perceiving, I don't want to say myself, but like me perceiving myself as a father, you know what I'm saying, through my dad's lens. And then Milzo or Rohan is like me as an adult dealing with life in like utter despair. So it's like all 5 of them are like part of me in one way, shape, or form. But they also have like other layers too. Like Rohan, he initially was modeled after one of my friends, Shamal. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was modeled after him, and like the real shit that happened in his life and both of our lives. You know what I'm saying? We put that in. I put that in there. And then, like I said, Professor O is multi-layered. Like, he's really modeled after my dad, reference for my dad for sure. So yeah, that's kind of how I see all the characters. But yeah, so like Hakeem, he's cocky for sure. Like, when I was younger, I was like definitely like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying, it's all about me. Or, you know what I'm saying, I used to have like short hair like him too. So yeah, he's definitely cocky. Alright, now I can do all this shit. And it's funny, like, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna end up making this like all black anyways. I might make them a mixture, to be honest, but now I'm just having fun with it at this point. I'm just like, I can be messy because this is on another layer. Damn. I can actually just do this whole thing. I'm trying not to. You'll see what I'm trying to do. And I don't know if this is gonna work like I think it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyways. Let's try it. This is some 80s funk. Fuck with it. Come on. Now, I thought this was gonna be like, you know, I don't know. Maybe if it was a workaround, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but fuck it. I'm just having fun with it at this point. Dang. I'm just, man, I might start having to make these 2-hour streams or longer, because I look up and then it's already over. But you know we're gonna chat after, you know what I'm saying? I gotta talk about Weak Hero. Caught up on that. Not all the way caught up, but I have some words. Oh yeah, that looks hard. That's gonna go dope in the collage. And I'm starting to see that, you know, I think, you know, they all kind of do look like they'd be in the same anime. I'm starting to see it now. You know, I'll be mad if this is the layer where I did the shading. I'll be fucking extremely mad. Okay. No, that was actually kind of a good idea to, like, you know, make it on a different layer than scratch it out. I think I cooked with that. Nah, shit, hey, Zane, I'm not even mad at that. I'm literally just locked in, so I'm not even mad. As long as, you know what I'm saying, being productive, you're drawing, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with it. No problem for me. Almost pretty much done. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I'm not almost done, but you know. So it's looking like, you know, for me to get my sketches done, it takes me about an hour. It takes me about an hour. And I like that. At least when it comes to somewhat portraits. Yeah, and this is a very sketchy vibe. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this third eye morph. But like I said, I usually run it through Adobe Illustrator, give it that fine line trace, and call it a day. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think his neck kind of looked weird to me. I was drawing it a different way the whole time. Okay.
I've been writing letters every day now since you've been gone. Talking to you on the telephone for what seems like a whole
Okay.
every day now since you've been gone.
I'm gonna regret that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna regret merging those layers. But I'm gonna see where everything's at. Okay. 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 I'm liking that. I just gotta make it not look so sketchy and work on this part. Make some mental notes. Fix this part for sure. This part is weird. Maybe the mouth too. Whew. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Hey, I'm just using the gifts that God gave me. I'm yet a humble, you know what I'm saying? Humble man, just trying to get it out the mud. You know, Hakeem, the psychic homie. What is happening in this image? Something's happening. He's worried about something. His powers are activated. He saw into the future. He is like, oh no! Don't crash out. Look like you fuck with one of his friends. He mad now, for sure, surely. Yeah, those are the. I feel like that's what I need to work on. Is just making the mouth look better and making it look like that's his actual shoulder. But I'm fine with, and you know what? This kind of looks weird too. This too. Okay, it's because shading is in. Yeah. I'm gonna touch that up later. We might work on a different, either we're gonna work on Devontae piece tomorrow or another Hakeem. But I'll visit this one tonight, and if I feel like, it's pretty much done, we're gonna just do another Hakeem or Devontae. But if I do 2 Hakeems, gotta do 2 Devontaes. Balance that shit out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to change. Yeah. We are locked in. I'm starts this. Make sure that this doesn't die. But yes, sir. I'm gonna start adding more sources. So like, you know, at the end of the stream, I can go onto the internet and other stuff. Oh man. Thank God I ate before I started the stream. Because fucking running around all day, didn't even get to eat. I was just out and about. And then I finally got home, I could eat. Ugh. Yeah. Keemy, baby. Baby Keem. No baby Keem. The internet. Yeah. That's crazy. Ooh, I'm excited for this new Ghost in the Shell. It looks very cartoony. I'm excited for it. It looks way different from the other Ghost in the Shells. Giving old 80s anime, damn near 70s. So I'm excited for that Ghost in the Shell. Also gonna start watching Devil May Cry 100%. That everybody's saying is peak, but I also seeing people complain about it. But you know the internet's polarizing. We all know that. Oh shit, my bad. Don't want to fuck up the vibes. Yeah. No, this looks like it could be a panel, like literally, like right here. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Everybody's saying it's dope. I gotta watch it. You know, I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. You know, another meta lore. You know, Dante. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of part of it. Part of not you. Devontae wasn't like directly influenced from Dante, but the name, and there was this one power that Dante had in the Devil May Cry games, where he'd get like gauntlets or whatever. I think they're like Ifrit gauntlets or some shit like that. That 100%, I was like, yeah, that kind of led to the creation of, you know, how Devontae's powers work. And, you know, if you really look into the name, you know, another meta lore, Dev-ante, like devil, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm reaching, but that's kind of where I was headed with it when it comes to Devontae's powers, you know. And I don't want to, I can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil anything, because if I go deep into that, then that's spoiling, you know, what I got prepared for volume or chapter 1. More so volume 1. But yeah. Ooh, my knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was really the name Devontae comes from my homie. I knew, like, shout out to Devontae, by the way. He's an actual real person that I know, or knew. You know what I'm saying? He's still here with us, but I'm just like, we're not. I wouldn't say. I just haven't talked to him. It literally met him in not 3rd grade. Was it 3rd grade? Yeah, it was like third, fourth grade. I knew him since then. You know what I'm saying? Even to high school. But then high school, and everybody kind of went their own ways after high school. But yeah, that's where I kind of held on to the name. Where I was just like, okay, you know, when I came up with the concept of this YN young nigga character, was like, oh, I'm gonna name him that. Like that's a, you know, sounds like a YN type of name, but yeah, that's kind of where it came from. And then the inspirations to his powers was like for sure with Dante from that. But who really kind of is more like Dante is Terra. You know, when it comes to like just whipping out random bullshit weapons, like it's kind of like for Terra when it comes to that. Heavily inspired by that. A lot of gaming references are gonna be in Psychic Omi. Yeah. Yeah, he's Hakim is way more simpler. I think I can do way more detail with the eye, the third eye. I think that's one thing I need to start doing, is making the eye and the pupil and all that other scene. I can see her as a Dante type of character. Yeah, like she's very, I'm bad at, like even the women from Devil May Cry, like she's kind of inspired by it. So it's just like that whole series made me just be like, all right, you know, when it comes to her, if she's Black Girl Magica, you know what I'm saying? She can do anything essentially. Okay, I'm gonna make her like these characters where there's random, all right, you know, just out of her ass or out of her hair, out of her back, whatever, she just pulls out a random weapon, and now she's using that to fight. Yeah, that's definitely for sure. She's that type of character. Yeah, I feel like the third eye is like, this is like my go-to third eye. Like I was trying to make like this symbol right here, like, you know, something marketable, or I don't know how to say it. Like I was just trying to come up with a simple design that's just like, all right, when you see that, you know that's Hakim. But I think I'm gonna add some, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like this outer layer so you can kind of see that it's a pupil. You know what I'm saying? That right there kind of helped. And just more detail, maybe making it bigger, maybe adding more like stress lines or folds there. Something like that. I know I'm supposed to add that like right here actually. Stuff like that will make the eye pop out more. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Growing as an artist, still learning. You know, I'm a forever student of the game. Forever student. You know, I swear, people online have I don't even know, like, how to explain it. I just made a post talking about Discord, and then someone was just, like, they liked it, and so I invited them to the Discord. They're like, I don't like Discord because of all the whatever is going on. And I'm like, hey, more power to you, but I'm just like, you didn't have to even fuck with what I was doing. Like, but, you know. Shout out to them for even liking it. I just don't understand why some people are like, you know, let me insert myself somewhere where I don't even really fuck with. Like, maybe she just wanted to get her opinion off about Discord. Cool. But yeah, that just type of stuff just always weirds me out about online. Granted, she has a point, but it's just like, did you need to say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you even need to interact? That me personally, if I see something I don't like, I just hit not interested, or like to make sure I don't see it again, or I just, hey, that's cool that that person's saying that, whatever, and then I just go on, like, move on about my day. And especially when it comes to, I make sure that if I'm interacting with somebody, like I do it intentionally. Like I'm intentionally interacting with you because I want to connect, and I want like, because like that person was an artist. We could have connected. Now it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, leave it all the community I'm building behind just so me and you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like, oh, I'm gonna just stop using Discord now. I've been using Discord for so long. Like, I don't really see anything. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I don't know enough, so I'm not really like, oh my god, I need to switch right now. But yeah, it's just kind of like things like that just make me not like the internet, because I'm just like, not everybody has that same type of mentality. Everybody's just on there. And granted, I let me not sit here and act like I'm the fucking on my high horse, like I haven't said dumb shit on the internet. I've definitely said dumb shit on the internet. I've definitely done dumb shit on the internet. So I'm not above certain behavior. But that behavior, it's not the worst, but I'm like, that just, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to comment on my post. It's just, yeah. You didn't need to. That's just in general. Like every time I see something like that, I was like, you didn't need to say that. You just wanted to. But it's cool. It is what it is. Oh yeah, this looks cool. This is gonna go like right at the corner of the collage. Like, yeah, this looks cool as fuck. And I think I am gonna like, cause I can kind of see a shading thing, and I'm like, I kind of want to keep that there for his nose, so you can kind of see that he's looking up. Let me kind of keep that there. Probably just like, what is he like a? Damn, I made a fuck. He kind of looks like a Disney character now. He looks like a dog. That's hilarious. That's funny. I'm making furries now. Wait. That's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna remember that because he really like. I might want to make some dog characters like that. There it goes. Damn, see, I just did that on accident. I was just like, yo, like, that's why I always like zooming out, looking at the full picture. That looks really fucking cool. That made it look way more serious now. Shading is very important when it comes to drawing. Shading can make or break. Everything is really shading when it comes to it. Yeah, that shit made it look cooler. Nice. Okay, the earrings too. Yep, that's something I need to work on as well. Forgot. For me, I think I get so caught up in the eyes of a character that like I forget about everything else. I get so caught up in the eyes that I forget like, hey, there's more to the picture. I like that. That's crazy. What the hell am I watching? There's always a good and negative to the internet, but like, there's just every day. I think not every day, but like some days I just be like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What like that is just my main quote. What the fuck am I watching? And I just seen this mime. She was bad though. She was a bad mime doing this. Like I gotta send it to you now. At this point, I was like, I gotta send it to you. She might have earned a follow from me. Let's see, Yuri Tadori. I might have to follow. She kind of bad. I might have to follow. Hold on. My bad that it's all. Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy work. It's just crazy. It's just crazy internet stuff. I need to finish Hell's Paradise. I haven't finished that either. So I ate, I streamed. What else was I supposed to do today? Worked on old ideas. What else? I threw away all that bullshit. I didn't finish my smoothie. My smoothie's just been chilling here. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some, Mary Jane. I'm gonna say that. I've been waiting all the last 2 weeks to get some Mary Jane and then enjoying myself. Enjoying myself and just chill, man. I've been looking forward to that. Okay, this has been playing the whole time. Let me go to the other playlist. Okay, I like this one. I like the other no copyright one. And those wondering if I'm going to, do music still. I'm still going to do music. Still going to be working on some music for sure. Okay. Here's the other playlist, the breakcore. Still going to be working on music. Once I find a way to fit into my routine where I can listen to some beats. You know what I'm saying? If I can find a way to even do it on stream, that would probably be cool. Like I can actually see the process. Man, if I can really just stream everything I do creatively, I would do that. But I'm like, it's just copyright. It's copyright and like, I would have to be able to like make my own beats and all this stuff. And maybe the one day that'll be possible, but for now, yeah, I can't. But yeah, music will come. I know for a fact after what I recently went through, I'm like, there's definitely, I got some new things to talk about pretty much. Yeah, YouTube, man. YouTube, greatest thing to happen to the internet for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta figure it out. Just gotta figure it out. And not get lost in the sauce, cause man, like once I tap into something else creatively, I just get lost in it. So I want to make sure that I'm not lost in creating music or making beats. But I always felt like I was like, man, if I could make my own beats, I would end up sampling shit anyways, because honestly, like, there's so many anime samples that I feel like people do not use, and it's like, I get it. Probably don't want to go through that arm and leg. Yeah. As we come to a close, I just want to say, we're going to chill for a little bit, because I got to talk about Weak Hero. But I just want to get out my shout outs. Shout out to the art homie Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out Art by Vaughn. Make sure y'all tap in with Radiant Lotus. You know what I'm saying? Volume 1 is fire. Don't want to spoil anything, but Yin is that guy. And I don't want to spoil. He's that guy to me. You know what I'm saying? Shin is dope too. But definitely go check that out. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Shout out to everybody who's pulling up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment if you've been here since day one. You know what I'm saying? In the comments. Shout out everybody in the Cord. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in the Waiting for you to get out. Matter of fact, I'm finna call my homie Jorge. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been 2 weeks. Let's see. I think it has been 2 weeks and some change. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him, see how he's doing. You know, because we all made a promise, man. On the 30th? Let me try. I might try it on the 15th, just to be safe. And then I want to give him some grace. Let him get back to his girl and all that. But yeah, shout out to all the homies in the shout out to my pops. Biggest benefactor, my biggest fan. I love you. Shout out to the moms. Happy Mother's Day. Belated. I said I already got you on Mother's Day, so. Shout out to the mom. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the sis. Shout out to the bro. Shit. Shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to the shout out to the dead homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm doing it for y'all. Psychic Homie's gonna be a thing. Speaking that shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? The world will know the story of Psychic Homie. Shit. Weak Hero. Let's get to that. Alright, so I'm on season 2. Alright, well, we're gonna have to lower this down a little bit. Weak Hero. I'm on season 2. And when I tell you I am so fucking pissed at the conclusion of season 1, I was like, I'm just gonna say spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning. Let me fucking shit, hold up. Oh, before I fuck up my own image. I'm doing all this just to fucking be petty. My handwriting is ugly, by the way. Spoiler warning. I'm fucking petty. Nah, spoiler warning. I don't even know his name. Hold on. I gotta look it up. My boy, what does that say? I'm just gonna Suho. Suho. Oh, he was my favorite character. He was my favorite fucking character. And they took this nigga away. They took this nigga Suho away. And he died like the whack. Like, I don't even want to say the wackest way, but I'm like, it was for like, yo, why? Like, it's like when Ace died in One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler warning again. If y'all ain't caught up to One Piece at that point, I'm sorry. If you're watching this and you're not, I'm just spoiler. I wrote it down. Spoiler warning. Yeah, when Ace died, it was just like, you didn't need to go out like that. Like, you could have just ran away and lived your life. You know what I'm saying? Had Suho just came to the motherfucking gym with backup, he wouldn't be dead. Them niggas beat the brakes off him till he died. I'm like, that is the weakest way to go out. You were the toughest. Now I'm clapping my hands because this nigga was the toughest nigga in the show. And I said it. I was like, if they kill this nigga, I'm going to stop watching. And I kept watching. But I'm like, yeah, fuck, man. Like, fuck. I'm so angry they killed him off. Like, and they just. I mean, I think I'm only on like what, episode 1 or 2 of season 2. And I don't know. It feels like they're gonna lose the plot. It might have to be, you know, hey, that's where the story ended for me. It might be. It's like I'm half and half. You know, it's kind of interesting. The main character, he has like a lot of character development now that I'm invested in him. I didn't like him at first. I'm not gonna lie. Not to like, I would always just be yelling at the screen like, nigga, calm down. Like, he was just so angry all the time. Now I'm just kind of like, that gimmick, kind of, you know, I'm not really feeling it anymore. And like, I gotta see where they go with it. And you know, it's fuck bum for life. Fuck bum, whatever the fuck is. Fuck you for life. For life. It's like, just like it's fuck Griffith, nigga, fuck bum. He's a bitch. But I do understand, like, you know what? Like, besides Griffith, you know, I'll never understand that nigga. But like, I kind of understand why Bum is the way he is. I understand why he did what he did. And like, you know, Suho, he was kind of like dogging him at first. Like, he, you know, he followed old girl. He followed old girl on Instagram before he followed Bum. And Bum was like a rider, nigga. He got into the fray. That chick was working with the ops. So I'm just like, I kind of see why Bum was like, nigga, like, you think you're the leader, nigga? Like, I see why he did what he did. But then, like, killing him was like, all right, it's a little OD. There was multiple chances for him to just kind of be like, all right, let me just chill. That's why it's kind of like, fuck him for life. It's really fuck him for life because he killed my favorite character. But, like, it is what it is, man. Weak Heroes, the first season, I'll say this, classic. Classic for when it comes to Asian, or not Asian, but like, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, Korean dramas, if you would consider that one, I think it's like more action. But I fuck with that shit heavy. But I'm like, season 2, you might have lost the plot. Towards the ending of season 1, hell no. My favorite, like, and I was sitting there, I was in disbelief. I was like, yo, they did not just do what I think they did. Like, he's gonna come back. Like, he's gonna just like like just miraculously, you know what I'm saying, come back to life and like be good. Nah. Suho, R.I.P. Suho was a real one. You know what I'm saying? Suho was a real one. R.I.P. That nigga was a real one, man. He was fly. He was fresh. He man, punking niggas. But I don't there was one part in the episode where he like got like mad all the bullies at school and lined them up. He was like, yo, where the fuck is Bum? And I'm like, well, yo, first of all, why don't they can't jump this nigga? Like, that's how tough he's just unjumpable. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, at the end, they end up beating this nigga to death. Crazy work. You know, but in all seriousness, you know, bullying is bad 100%. Like, I'm pretty sure whatever's happening on this show is probably way worse in real life. So yeah, on a serious note, stop the bullying. But Suho, R.I.P. bro. That I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch the show again the same without you, bro. Definitely gonna be looking out for any other shows that homie's in because I just think he's a good actor and he can. It looked like he can scrap, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be scrapping in whatever shows he's in. Yeah, Weak Hero, crazy. Beef. I'm also watching Beef. That's something y'all should check out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check out. I remember you told me, Vaughn, that All of Us Are Dead or something like that. I'm gonna check that out. But I think there was another one you told me to check out. I'm not sure. I might have to go back and check the stream. But if you remember, just DM me that. But I was also so it's like I was watching Beef season 2, and what's it called? Weak Hero, and they're both like Beef. They have you know what I'm saying, there's parts in it where they're like, story plots that link to Korea. So I'm over here sitting here thinking like, okay, while Beef is going on, maybe it's in the same universe, like some shit. Like I was just my own little like fanfic pretty much. I was just like, man, that'd be crazy. Like they're in South Korea, like at some points maybe while all this is going down, Weak Hero is just like a side story. I don't know. I just thought about that shit last night, and I thought that was funny. But yeah, 100%. Beef and Weak Hero, definitely dope ass shows. Beef, I don't even want to. If I get started on the shit that I seen when Beef, if I get started, Beef is like, I don't even know how to explain it without like ruining. I don't even want to say ruining the story without spoiling the story, but like Beef is crazy, and I'm like, one thing that it's like I feel like I don't remember how season 1 ended. Let's see, I don't remember how season 1 ended, but all I know is them motherfuckers gonna be beefing for life. Season 2, I'm gonna say the same. Them motherfuckers is gonna be beefing for life. The shit that happened, like and I think it was it episode 8? I didn't watch episode 8 yet. Episode 7. Man, that just foul, just did him dirty, nasty. I'm gonna just say this: if somebody that like you weren't really sure about, like you was like semi cool with, not really cool with, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you was still trying to figure them out, but like y'all had like maybe a little. And what if that person, you know what I'm saying, or maybe y'all was beefing and then y'all became cool or some shit like that. You forgave them, whatever. And that person, you know what I'm saying, y'all was on a flight or something, you know what I'm saying, or like y'all was at a public place. Let me just say that y'all was on the public place, and that person, you know what I'm saying, you was like, hey, can you go get me a drink real quick? That person went to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, got a piece of toilet paper and just skimmed over some shit and all some nasty urinals that someone just used, and then put that on the lip of your straw or your drink, or like washed it in there. Just know that some shit like that happened, and I'm just like, bruh. I was screaming. I was livid. Let me go ahead and say spoiler warning again, because yeah, I was foul. No question. If I didn't, I'm like, yo, I might kill you, because if I go get tested and I got like fucking hepatitis or the herp, you're done. Or I'm getting my blood and injecting you. Now we both got it, type shit. Cause yeah, that shit was crazy. It was crazy. Beef, crazy. Weak Hero, crazy. I would say I'm leaning more towards I'm leaning more towards like actual live action shows than anime right now, and that's like for the first time in a long time where I've done that. There's like other shows I'm trying to get back into, trying to get into. Heel, it's a wrestling show. That one's pretty good. It's canceled though, but I got 2 seasons I think, and it's on Netflix. I'm gonna start watching that as well. Um, what else? It's really just those three I think that I can think of that were just like really good. Um, yeah, that shit was crazy. Beef, 10 out of 10. Just the concept of the series. I hope in the next series that they do. I mean, it don't gotta be black people because they did the first season was Asian people, second season was like white people, and yeah, white people, and then it was a little mixture. You know what I'm saying? But like predominantly white, passing characters. Hopefully they do black. I think that would be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, the urban, definition of that is like, beef. Y'all know what beef is. So I'm just like, you got to go back to that. Then, if not black, I just hope they just do every race because that just would just be funny to me. So yeah, that show is crazy. Weak Hero, I'm gonna have to find another replacement for Weak Hero. I'm gonna try to tap into, another Korean drama. You know what I'm saying? Maybe All of Us Are Dead. But I'm like, I like the realism about it. You know what I'm saying? I like the realism when it comes to the Korean dramas. Like, all right, they're in high school. Maybe some of this shit might not happen, but like, it seems real. I don't think I would enjoy it if it was like with powers and stuff, but we'll see. I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna check out for sure. But yeah, R.I.P. Suho, man. Suho, he was a dope character. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. I hate when they kill my fit. Like, it's always the coolest. It's never the whack character. It's never the weak character. It's always the hands down coolest character of the show. For some reason, it's just like every author, every creator, every artist is just like, you know what? This guy's really cool. And I know everybody's going to like him. We're just going to kill him. Because everybody's going to like him. Like, why? Like, why? Why? Like, ah. That I'm still hurt about that. Visibly upset. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been on. Is really those two shows and doing this streaming shit. You know. Okay. Damn, some weed would be good. Real nice right now. Shout out to A1 Poppy with the anime content. Always going back to the classic ones. You know what I'm saying? Always reminding us of the classics. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about Project Orange. I might have to check that anime out. That's crazy. This whole trend of courtside baddies and AI videos. Today, I told my dad was watching a video, and I was like, that's AI, right? And he was just like, oh, really? I was just like, damn, damn. That just made it just makes me feel bad. This is why I actually feel sorry for old people, because I'm just like, how many people are getting scammed, yammed is what they call it in jail, yammed, just getting yammed, just yamming niggas. just getting scammed. It sucks. It is, because you don't know what's real. You don't know who's real. You don't know who's making real art. You don't know who's making real music. Like, it sucks. I try to like. I don't like throwing my opinion in things so much because like, you know, it just, I try to stay clear out of that domain. But I'm like, it's whack. It's fucking up the environment. I think in some cases, yes. In other areas of life, we need like robotics and AI 100%. I do believe that like there's no way that a robot can replace us, especially where we are. If you actually know, because like AI, you said, yeah, look up the dead internet theory. Yeah, I know about that. The dead internet theory. That, like, we're kind of already in it. It's really, you can't really trust anything. There's so much. I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson said this. He was like, we're going to get to a point to where all the people, the conspiracy theories and all this other stuff aren't going to believe what they find on the internet. Like, he said something along those lines. Maybe I'm butchering it, but like, that's just where that's real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's getting to a point to where it's just like, can't really tell what's real or fake, and we got to have real discernment and have real ways to like, nerf it. I don't even want to say nerf it, but like real ways to like keep it in certain constraints. But that's what I was trying to say. I was like, pretty much there's no way that you can replace us. And once you understand what, like, that's, I'm like going on so many different tangents. AI is like a buzzword, like 100%. Like AI, what we know as AI today isn't like the AI that we see in like TVs. You know what I'm saying? Or the shows, or like Terminator, or any of those things, or even what people really think it is. It's not really that. What everybody's talking about, for the most part, are like large language models. And if you understand what large language models are, or small whatever, it's like not really what you think it is. It's more like a probability thing than like something that can actually think for itself and do that. You know what I'm saying? We've just stumbled upon a technology that's like really, really well at predicting things and like optimizing like computer power. That's like, I may be butchering that. I mean, hey, I'm a dumbass. Don't take my word for it. You do your own research. But from what I know and what I've researched, it's not what the AI that everybody thinks it is. Like, it's more so like, okay, there's now this systematic tool in which like we can generate these things because of this thing that can scan large amounts of data, you know what I'm saying, and like seem like it's like sentient. But I don't think we've reached that yet. Like, I think that's what they call AGI, or super intelligence. We're not there yet. That's when we're like, hey, then we need some constraints, like, for sure. We still need that now because the technology is crazy. So I'm just like, but it's not what people think it is. And like, a lot of people get super, super scared, and it's just like, this is more about probability than it is about this thing thinking for itself. And like, you know, it is good for automation, but from what I know, like I said, I'm a dumbass. I just watch the shit I watch on YouTube. I might look up some, you know what I'm saying, some fucking articles, do some research, but that's the most I can do is to watch some videos and look at some articles. And even that nowadays is kind of like, do we believe that or do we not? You know what I'm saying? That's always kind of how I felt, but I try to trust my gut. And like I said, it can never really replace this. It's always going, where we're at now, from my point of view, it's always going to need human input to do whatever it needs to do. There's always going to be some type of human input, which kind of makes it, somewhat creative. And I know a lot of people will probably be like, nah, it's not creative at all, blah, 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 blah. But, that's just the reality of it to me, from my point of view. But Yeah. If another thing too is just like all the people who are using AI, you know what I'm saying, especially in the art field, it's like you're only going to like be able to mimic what is trending. You know what I'm saying? Like you're only going to be able to like you'll never be able to break boundaries. Crazy part about it is that the higher ups will not put restraints on it though. Yeah, it's really the tech companies, you know, there's I think there's always going to be checks and balances. The tech companies are going to, you know, do whatever they're going to do with it, whether it be for good or for bad. But like there's always going to be people who like put out the technology for free or like put out some type of counter active thing. Like there's always going to be checks and balances. Like that's why it's like I don't doom and gloom about things because I'm like, all right, well if there's bad AI, there has to be like good AI in a sense of like, all right, if there's like Terminator or whatever, like there's gonna be an AI that's just like, no, actually the humans are beneficial. Like if it can go left, it can go right. That's how I always kind of see things. I'm just like I can't be all doom and gloom because I think there will always be a opposite or a counter to what it is. And if the more and more and like you know, truth is always stranger than fiction. So it's just like the more and more we sit here and are like, oh, you know, the world's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be some type of balance. So yeah, I just like I was saying when it comes to that, like even in music, it's only able to mimic, and if you don't push the boundaries with that, then you're only able to mimic. And you know where those people who mimic, people who just copy, those things come and go. And so I'm just like, what's going to be more so than ever as someone who's actually a traditional artist or actually a digital artist drawing, you know what I'm saying? Like we are like people have been saying the world is gonna end for years, but you know what I'm saying? So it's just like people have been saying that for a while and you know, we're still here. So there's gonna be a balance to it. Let me knock on wood, nigga. Cause I ain't ready for the world to end yet. Fuck that. Nigga, I still got shit to do. But you know, I appreciate every day. Type shit. But yeah, it's just like there's always checks and balances. And if you're not pushing the boundaries, like you're just copying what everybody else is doing. If you're just copying whatever, then it's like your shit ain't gonna last. Your shit's just gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see with all these rappers, like the rappers just come and go because only the real last forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's to me what matters most. And if you're a traditional artist, if you whatever type of artist, if you're a real artist out there right now, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? That's my message to people out there. If you're an artist right now, or whatever type of artist, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit here and like bow to the machine and think that you know what I'm saying, are irrelevant. No, you're more relevant now. You're more important now than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like keep doing what you're doing. Show your work. You know what I'm saying? Let the haters hate. The haters are gonna say it's AI. That shit happened to me. The haters are gonna say it's fake. The haters are gonna say whatever. Let them hate. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Don't like Vaughn said. Don't give up. Keep going. For real. Like for real. Shit's not over. It's the ends justify the means. That's what my dad always says. You know what I'm saying? The ends justify the means. So yeah, that's my little heartwarming message for y'all. And I think that's a good place to stop. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Suho. Of course. You know what I'm saying? We've been on here hour 43. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the two other viewers that are in here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Next time, yeah, y'all can for real, for real, y'all are more powerful than you think. You know what I'm saying? Artists are way more powerful than you think. Art is what pushes culture. Culture is what pushes everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we, I mean, and let me before I go into let me go into another tangent. Like really think about it. Look at all the sci-fi books and sci-fi art and all that other shit. Those motherfuckers made everything pretty much. Like for real. Like people who have vision, people who have ideas, put that out there. It usually happens. You know what I'm saying? So we are, pseudo gods. You know what I'm saying? I know. Sorry to my religious people. I'm not trying to say that we are gods. I low-key am, but I'm like, we're made in His image. So it's like, you are the influence. Look, you gotta believe in yourself and all that shit. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself and just know that what you create matters. You know what I'm saying? And like that saying in itself is crazy. What you create matters. Like matter. Like literal matter. Like the thing that makes up, I don't even know how much part of this universe, but literally what you think and what you create from your thoughts actually turn into physical matter. It's a little double entendre for you there. Like it matters and it is matter. For real. And I'm gonna end it out that for real. Oh shit, nah, for real. It's been real, y'all. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who showed up. Make sure y'all follow all my socials, Mukamara Sama. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on TikTok. Subscribe if you're on Twitch. Follow if you're on Instagram. I even got motherfucking Tumblr. I was posting on that the other day. Got everything. Blue Sky, Mukamara Sama on everything. And even if you can't find Mukamara Sama, it's look up Mukamara, you'll find me. I'm the only Mukamara Sama. You know what I'm saying? And I will catch y'all on the next stream. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I made my shout outs and we are good to go. All right then, y'all.